Grand Rising, Grand Day, Grand Evening. I figured I'd have a conversation with y'all while I'm driving because it seems like I don't have time for shit no more. And for everybody I'm supposed to be calling, linking up with, or getting back to, and I haven't, don't take that shit personal. Um, yeah, I'm just a one-woman show. So don't ever forget that I still have the brand Grounded Dolphin that I work behind the scenes too, and this legal shit. So I was looking at a video about um, frauds on your mortgages, right? Mortgage fraud. Mortgage fraud. Let me get my ass over right now. So this was about mortgage fraud, and I'm listening and I'm listening, and it's like the information that they put out there for us to have access to, it always be in opposition of what we need, the information that we need. Like, you know how they say you don't know the right questions to ask? Come on, dickhead, yo, you don't even know where you turning at. The fuck? Make a fucking decision. Anyway, I happened to come across the actual people that's committing the fraud telling other people how to commit the fraud. And I was like, oh shit, I clicked on the wrong thing. So I'm listening to this fool talk about how you can get a subject matter foreclosure decision easy peasy. And you tell a judge, we ain't talking about nothing. You got the declaration of something, so just give me the order. Like, I was like, hold the fuck up. What? So you know that they have these judicial foreclosures and non-judicial foreclosures. So within the non-judicial foreclosure, they have so much corruption going on, and you don't have no recourse. That's why you have to learn these laws. You have to learn what the laws are of your state. Also, you're getting mortgages from companies who are not even licensed in the state in which they're doing business with you. So if your mortgage company is based out of Texas, but you live in Pennsylvania, you need to find out if that mortgage company is licensed to practice uh, lending in the state of Pennsylvania. You also have to understand that your mortgage is going to be under multiple names. So, like, say for instance, this one mortgage I'm working with now. All right, this one mortgage. The bill every month comes as Mr. Cooper. On the bill, it says Mr. Cooper at the top. Then it says pay Lakeview Mortgage Company. Then it says operating under Nationwide, or what is that shit? National some shit. National some shit, nigga. It ain't the fuck who the fuck the bill is. Nigga, how the fuck is 4 mortgage companies on one billing statement? Oh, sorry, my husband was texting me while I'm talking to y'all. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. But anyway, I'm saying here, like, how the fuck on one billing statement for the month do you have 4 fucking companies? Who am I fucking paying? So I need every company that is located or mentioned on my documents to prove to me the debt. I'm not doing all of this shit that these people are telling y'all to do Aside from the rudeness of, oh, you should get a lawyer because a lawyer can do all of this for you. When you look up information online and they say this, that, and the third, it always close out. But get you a lawyer because the lawyer know what to do. And I'm sitting here thinking about just my life. How many times have I paid for a lawyer and the lawyer never helped me? Ever. That's not my fucking just my story. That's everybody's stories. The only time you have a successful lawyer is by chance, number one, or by finance. Now you get a lawyer, you paying $50,000 a week. That lawyer is going to have to do something. So you have a 60% chance of having success with a high-ranking lawyer. But those regular lawyers in an everyday routine situation, they not fighting for you. If they was fighting for you, why the fuck are they having lunch with your enemy? Y'all never think about that shit, though. Never. Nobody ever think about that shit. It's another thing where in these court systems, you have judges that are wearing the hat of 3 different judges or courts. I think it's executive, administrative, and I forgot the fucking last one. I don't know. There's another one. You can't be operating in all of them. So, in my opinion, the child support court would be them operating into 3 different positions, and they're not supposed to hold all 3 positions. They can't do that. That's going against the law. So you got all of these crooks in the courtroom. Your judge, the lawyers, and then the bailiffs are fucking Simon Says. Whatever they're told, they do. Nobody thinks for themselves. If any of you actually thought for yourself, you would be wondering why. For me, the number one question is always going to be why. Why would you make a law that you can buy, you can take my house and sell it to whoever the fuck you want? I ain't never met you. Me and you ain't had no contract. You don't have no leg in the fucking game of securities and equity. But you can sell my shit? So I'm wondering, what exactly is it that will make y'all start going into your contracts and reading it? I've been working with some people, and I have to be honest, there are some people that has been really disappointing me, because I will spend 10 hours working on somebody's case and they won't spend 30 on their case. And that's why I raise my prices, because I'm not doing all this fucking work. I don't need to know what the fucking law is for fucking North Dakota. Why the fuck would I need to know that? I don't live there and I'm not moving there. So if I'm doing the research and I'm doing the work of a lawyer for you, and you getting back to me every 4 weeks and shit, and then you want to rush me when your time is up, that's a non-motherfucking factor. I do not care. So if y'all not interested in working your shit properly, then your result is going to be what your effort is. Now, I keep telling y'all in so many ways that this shit is wrong. And they lying and they laughing at you. They laughing at you. I was watching, I was on YouTube, and it was this, oh, I hate having big cards in front of me. It was this guy. He has been on YouTube for probably over a decade teaching about sovereignty and shit. I don't watch him because his New York accent, it irritates the fuck out of me. I can't deal with that shit all day. And his videos be like 4 hours long. So last week he came up and did a video about Mansa Muhammad. And I said, why he doing it? Mansa didn't say anything to him. It wasn't like it was some kind of beef that was going down. He just all of a sudden just said, This nigga gonna get y'all locked up. And the first thing that came to my head was, first of all, Manta ain't getting nobody locked up. You gonna do what you gonna do for yourself. Period. If you too ignorant to read what the fuck you supposed to be doing, that's on you. Nobody's getting you locked up. Nobody's getting you evicted or foreclosed on. This is you not executing your own estate. So number one, let's fucking stop talking about what somebody else gonna get you. Number two, how is it that Manta is going to get somebody locked up, but you teaching the same shit? You wrote several books about it. You know, when I like to be direct and call people out on their shit, of course I said something with no response. Now, my issue I have with people in this life, just like people in any part of life in anywhere, shape, or form, you don't need to bring somebody else down to build yourself up. You are a author who has written multiple books. You've been teaching for a decade. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all, I got a cold. You've been teaching for over a decade, so you're square. Like, you know what the fuck he's talking about. So what I said to the bull was, is it possible that you having all of this knowledge from all of your studying and all of your research, is it possible you're just not understanding how to apply it so that it can benefit you in this life? No response. Y'all can't be teaching the same shit and one person is living a certain way and you're still in that same motherfucking basement apartment in New York that you started with on your first video 14 years ago. Somebody's not understanding the message. Somebody's not understanding how to apply this shit into real life. Somebody's doing it right and the other person is still in the same place. Now, I really need us to stop with the nitpicking and trying to cause problems and dramas and say that this person is not legit and all that, because at the end of the day, you could just read for your fucking self. Why you worrying about if somebody not legit or not? Why you worrying about it? Why the fuck do you care? How is that affecting you? If this nigga is lying to everybody, what the fuck do that got to do with you? If you don't got something nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Especially if nobody's coming at you for anything. Because the intelligent person, the intelligent Aboriginal, will blend the knowledge. It will put all the pieces together from what you've learned, from what he's learned, and now you going in on Amir. Oh my God. What the fuck did Amir do to you? I just clicked on something on YouTube. I don't like that. I don't like the way that's going. Anyway, so like 3 days after he went in on Manta, he went in on Amir. Amir doesn't really get into credit repair and all that shit. He only fucks with like law cases. That's it. He teach people surety shit, which is intelligent, right? You take one thing and you master it and you teach. You take one thing, master it, and teach. It's simple. What is the issue with Amir? He said, you can't do the subrogation surety shit, whatever. You can't do that. This nigga gonna have y'all locked up. He said the same thing about Manta. So anyway, I turned the shit off because, you know, I don't feed into that bullshit. But he was going in on Amir. And I'm like, so anybody that's not you, you come in and talk shit about. It don't matter who it is. If they are Aborigine and they teaching the shit we supposed to have been taught in school that we wasn't because we was being brainwashed, you just gonna come after them. This is why I tell y'all to just do your own research. You wouldn't have to worry about if somebody leading you astray if you was fucking studying on your own. And it's not so much that people lead you astray and all of that. It's not that at all. Is their understanding of something and your understanding and interpretation of it might be completely different. It don't mean that it's wrong. It doesn't. So if you're gonna come into this world, let me give you some advice. Know thyself is number one. Number two is no fucking body. Hello? Who is this on my phone? Why is this going on? Hello? What is ringing? How is that ringing? I don't know what's going on with my car, y'all. It's like it just started calling somebody. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I hope y'all can hear me. But yeah, the first one was know thyself. The second one is understand that you are in this shit alone. You ain't got no friends. You have associates. Nobody's gonna believe shit you say, even if you prove it to them. If you go to the Constitutional Hall and open up the glass case with the Constitution in it that says this shit, they won't believe it. They won't say, but that's not how it's done. Now, my own husband, who's been studying this shit for years now, he will still go back and say, yeah, but that's not how it's done, even though that how it's done is a lie. Brainwashing is a thing. It's a real fucking thing. You gotta unwash your brain. You don't have any friends in this, you don't have any family in this, you just got associates. Your associates you're gonna get along with sometimes, but they are just in this world with you. So you might not have nothing in common past this. All these things you're gonna have to prepare yourself for. You have to prepare yourself for this shit because it is draining, it's exhausting, it's miserable. It's miserable knowing the truth when everybody else is telling you a lie and everybody else is agreeing with the people telling you a lie. This ain't for the weak. So if you're easily manipulated, this ain't for you. If you got a fucking mortgage and they've sold your mortgage and you can search your MIN number and that shit say your shit not active no more and you keep paying, that's on you. That's the fuck on you. And I know that the world is filled with dumbass. Now, I'm not fucking having no kind of humbleness or since empathy for people who are choosing to be a slave. I don't give a fuck if you can't comprehend it. You better find somebody that's gonna translate this shit into nigga talk to you or backwood fucking hillbilly talk wherever your neck of the wood is. If you keep doing it, then that's on you. And I'm definitely talking fucking inactive. That means your mortgage has already been settled. All of this stuff can be researched and looked up. In order for you, in order for you, sorry, I'm tired, to agree legally, okay, the easiest way to deal with this shit is fucking contract law. That's it. It's contract law. If y'all don't understand nothing else, I'm gonna need y'all to study contract law. Okay? Fuck, man, this day is going by so fast, and I haven't even completed half my tasks. Fuck. Damn, what was I talking about? I forgot. I'm so fucking. Oh, contract law, contract law. Contract law, understanding contracts and law is the most important thing for your life as a business person. And you have to understand when you take over your state, you are now a business person. Okay, you can't keep looking at yourself as somebody small anymore. You have to be who you are and greatness. Okay, and contract law. This is the one key in all contract law. There must be two parties that understand what the fuck is going on in this contract. Not only must they understand what's going on in the contract, they must both sign, agreeing to this contract, which is identified as two wet signatures, meaning I have this ink pen. I'm going to sign my name, and then I'm going to date, and then I'm going to give you the fucking ink pen, and then you want to sign, and then you're going to date, and we're going to look at each other doing it. That is the only legally binding contract in this motherfucking country. I can't sign this shit in Iowa, and then I'll fax it to you, and you sign it in Texas, and then we got a fucking legally binding contract. First of all, bitch, I don't know who was in Texas signing for you. Just like you don't know who's signing for me. If y'all could just hold on to that small fucking part, that small part, okay? Hold on to it, and then start thinking about it. I like to think. I think a lot. There is no contract if both parties are not in the same room signing. Not legal. A computerized signature is another policy that you agree to. Just another one. Now, if what I'm saying is true, what you can look up, go Google. What makes a contract legally binding? Whatever. I don't know. Figure the words out. You do it. It's your research. So, aside from that, when you guys have signed your mortgages, right? Oh, I'm about to go in. When you guys sign your mortgages, who was there? Was it just you? Was it you and the notary? Was it you and your cousin? Was it you and your dog? The one that borrowed? Was it you and the fucking lender that's borrowing you the money? That's lending you the money? Beat this nigga. Was it you, the lender, and the buyer? I mean, the person who's selling the home. Were they in there? Because you can't be signing yourself into a contract. Again, this shit is small. It's not hard. Oh, okay. I'm trying to teach in between me doing all of these fucking cases and dealing with my personal life. And this shit is a lot. All right, let's see. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm so hungry. I got a headache. I'm about to get off of here. I'm gonna get back on when I get back in the car.